What these two, you'll notice these questions are once again solve questions. How does solve questions normally end? X equals something, okay? X equals something, X equals something. That is the way it has to end. Now see these two big lines here. What these two big lines mean is what's called the modulus, okay? Now what the modulus means is that you're not allowed to be negative. It always has to be positive. So an example would be, what's the modulus of minus 17? 17. What's the modulus of 17? Nope, 17. Has to be positive. Okay, modulus of minus 5 plus 4. Do what's inside the brackets first. It's minus 1's the answer. And then modulus that? 1. Okay, what's the modulus of 10 plus 9 minus 25? So what's 10 plus 9 is? 19. Take away 25. What's the modulus of minus 6? Okay, perfect. Now, here's a really easy way of doing this. There's only two answers that can give you a modulus of 3. There's only two answers that can give you a 3. Okay? The two answers are this. X minus 2 can either be the modulus of 3 or it can be the modulus of minus 3. Do you understand? There's only two numbers that can give you an answer of 3. Modulus of 3 or the modulus of 3. So this means that the x minus 2 must be equal to the 3 or the x minus 2 must be equal to the minus 3. And how do you finish it off then? X equals 5 and x equals minus 1. Now, how does that work? Imagine you replaced x with 5. What's 5 minus 2? 3. What's the modulus of 3? 3. What happens if you replace x with minus 1? What's minus 1 minus 2? The modulus of minus 3. What's the answer for the modulus of minus 3? 3. That's it. Pretty easy, isn't it? Now, there's another way of doing it. Okay? The other way of doing it is you square both sides. And you'll probably end up squaring both sides when you get a bit further down. But you can do the really easy ones really quickly doing it that way. So what happens if you square both sides? Then what? Technically it's x minus 2 by x minus 2. I'm going to multiply that out. I'm not going to spend all day multiplying that out. That's the answer when you multiply it out. Okay? And that equals 9. Bring the 9 over to the other side. And it becomes a minus 5. Because it's 4 minus 9, which is minus 5. And then factorize that. X minus 5 and plus 1 equals 0. What's our two answers? 5 and... That's the answer we got first time, wasn't it? Okay. So look, two different ways of doing it. Now, what I'd recommend is, look, the first way was shorter, wasn't it? First way was slightly shorter. So I'd recommend that you do it the short way. And once again, hopefully you'll be listening to this. The short way, I'd recommend you do it to here. And then anything after that, you're gonna have to try the long way. So I've done question 2, and now I'll do question 11 is a good one, alright? The modulus of 3x minus 1, take away the modulus of 1 minus 2x equals 0. Now, if you ever want anybody to think you're really smart in maths, alright? Look at the question that came before that in the same aisle. Look at question 8. Is there any way I can make question 11 look a bit more like question 8? What happens if I move all of this over the other side? This part here. So what's left then? 3x minus 1 modulus, okay, equals, that was a minus modulus. When it, like any number, what happens when it moves over the other side? Becomes a plus. Now it looks a lot like the previous level of question, doesn't it? That's how you become good at maths. You realise that the next level is just the previous level in disguise. Okay, just one step different. No. See, it's like it's locked in brackets. So it's only the minus on the outside that gets changed to the plus. It's a good point though. Okay. So just for all of these, when you're bringing them over the other side, just change the sign that comes outside, not what comes inside. Now, What do I do next? Square both sides. 3x minus 1 squared equals 1 minus 2x squared. We all understand that that means 3x minus 1 by 3x minus 1. And this one means 1 minus 2x by 1 minus 2x. Okay, multiply out both sides. 9x squared, I'm going to do it fast, plus 6x plus 1. 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared. Bring them over one side. I'm going to get 5x squared. Anybody know where I got that from? That one and that one. Minus 6x minus 4x, plus 4x. Because when I bring the 4x over to your side, it's going to change sign. And when I bring over that 1, takes away in 0. Now, we have an unusual reference. We don't have a reference number this time. What type do we have? What can I take out in common? Then what's left over? Then what do we do then? X equals, or 5x equals 2, x equals 2 over 5. Okay, 2 and 11.